You wish. Would you like some of this fresh water in a Stride Wellness?
We really do need to get a refrigerator with the ice.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get one.
I see them every now and then on my Facebook feed. Weird how that pops up on my Facebook feed, but
I'm getting ready to. We're gonna have a big sale. Oh, if you guys have anything you're wanting to sell, like around the house,
yeah.
Tanya and I are having a
fundraiser.
Well, you can call it that. I'm taking half the town to Mexico in June.
On the list?
Didn't make the cut this year, buddy.
That's all right.
We're stepping off in bloodline only. This first
It's all
time.
right. I got a family vacation with one of my best friends anyway, so I ain't worry about it.
Where are you going?
I ain't telling you.
Yeah, don't tell him.
Where are you going? You going to Vegas?
No.
You going to Revival without me?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I got to set up the comments.
It's cold in here.
Feels great. Feels so good.
You're hot.
Been practicing all day. Been
All day?
Been focused.
All day?
Laser focus. Yes. The job never stops, Phil.
No, that's true.
It's been just boom, laser focus on Elgin and Altus.
All right.
I got a new work phone. Thing won't connect to my emails.
That means day off.
Huh?
It means you don't have to work as much.
Oh. Let's see if that works.
T-Fred just sent in a whole bunch of OK Preps information last few weeks. Kewan Jones' son going to Jinx from Broken Arrow.
Sorry.
What are we looking at? Whose feet are those?
I'd rather not say.
Check your messages.
Oh,
What is going on here? How do we get to this point?
I think it's my fault.
Yes, it's 100% your fault. What's going on here? Oh, what's up, T-Fred?
T-Fred forgot Phil.
What the hell?
G of Guthrie, howdy, howdy. Cody got you, though. Chris, Phil, Ronnie.
Go back to T-Fred for a second.
Oh, hold on. We got to say hello to head baseball coach Grant Oliver.
Oh, Coach.
He's not the. Duncan.
Yeah. He's been a lifeline for me these past 2 weeks.
Do you think his AD ever laughs?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
I seen him smile at the state wrestling tournament.
Somebody break a leg or something?
So it looks like he can wrestle these days too. Went back to the message.
Yeah, what the hell, T-Fred? Where's Phil? What'd I ever do to you but love you?
You didn't go to the baseball game.
Well, I'm hurt by that.
You didn't go to the baseball game. You were out of the picture.
I was in St. Louis.
Why?
Pick up a vehicle.
I know you cursed at me,
I did?
and my feelings were almost hurt
When did I curse at you?
Almost.
When did I curse at you?
when you said your wife and you found beautiful furniture to bring back.
Yeah?
And you were talking about how grateful the experience was and how it can help you down the line.
Yeah.
And I said, hey.
No, I remember the
I
curse.
said, hey, you have two vehicles
Yeah.
you can come back with. So,
Helper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Helper. That's when the curse words began. I remember now.
Chris Dodson. Buenos Nachos from up in
yonder.
in Claremore.
I drove by Claremore.
Buenos
on the way to
nachos
St.
from
Louis.
yonder.
You know, Chris does a lot. He has a little streaming company. He does
good.
high school football.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who all does he cover?
Several teams in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And I think he's got two in Oklahoma. Help me out, Chris. I know he's
very
got.
good.
I know he's got Coweta.
That's awesome.
I know he's got Coweta.
Coweta?
That's really good.
And there's one more up in that area.
That's good.
And Jeanette.
Who?
Jeanette.
Why did she change her name to Jeanette?
Is she getting fancy?
I think this is not a formal show.
What happened?
Jeanette? That is her real name.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful name, but I'm just not used to it.
I don't know if it's beautiful or not, but Phil, you don't got to. Phil,
He has
people.
absolutely.
No. Phil, people know when you're not genuine.
I think Jeanette is.
Jeanette is not a beautiful name.
I think it is.
It kind of
Janet
rolls.
is a beautiful name. Jeanette is not.
Yes, it is.
I think it kind of rolls nicely.
Yes. No,
Jeanette.
No. And Janet. That's a beautiful
Well,
name.
yeah, it's Aunt
That's a beautiful
Janet,
name,
but
yeah.
Jeanette.
No, I'm calling her Aunt Jeanette.
Did you have Guthrie? You guys looking good, Chris and Ronnie?
See what?
Here, I'll make you feel better. Stev. Hey, good evening, fellas.
There you go. There you
We
go.
gotta talk.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. I was wrong. It's Catoosa, not Coweta.
Prairie Grove,
Catoosa,
Green Forest,
Prairie Grove, Arkansas, Green Forest.
That's awesome.
And he uses a lot of the software that we use.
Oh, good.
And we bounce
guys
ideas.
talk, yeah.
We bounce ideas. That's the one guy I can talk to besides YouTube when it comes to streaming. Different. We always bounce ideas, and he's got a fancy pregame show and puts a lot of work into it. It's way too much work for us to do, but they do it.
Well, he can
They
give
do a good job.
some of his percentage.
We put a lot of work into the
Yeah.
pregame show.
Yeah.
How's Chris going to take the fact that I'm probably selling the SUV and getting a truck?
Good evening, gentlemen. Mike says.
Wait a minute. What?
That affects him too.
No. You can't
All
do
three
that.
are going to have to drive.
No. You can't do that.
Why not?
Yeah, you thought it was going to be me, huh?
No.
Why not?
You can't do that. No.
Why?
No, can't do that. Sorry. And I was going to ask you, with all
Already
your
been ordered. So.
with your extra activities going on, with you being busy now, we just talked about in the green room.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna be all done by football season? You can be good to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll be launched by then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not going to the guys trip this year either.
The South Carolina guys?
No, the Grand Lake guys.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm out on that.
But you guys go to South Carolina.
Sometimes, but I'm out. I'm out this year.
What's going on there?
Nothing bad, just life. A lot of things going on.
What time of year is that?
August.
Oh, during football. You usually miss football season.
I usually miss the last 2 years. Last 2 out of the 3, I've missed the first week. I'm not doing that anymore.
That's my birthday month.
I'm not doing that anymore. It's mine too. My wife's too. Our anniversary month. My mama's birthday month. My grandma Nichols' birthday month. You want me to keep going?
No, we're done, Phil.
Okay.
Chris Dotson says we got a semi-pro game in Tulsa this week. Aunt Janet says nobody calls me Jeanette.
Corbin
It's
needs to
Janet.
see you.
Well, but it says Jeanette.
Yeah.
That's her fault. I didn't make that up.
Chris says they're rolling out graphics. For that,
very
so
good.
that's-
Who wants to see me?
I haven't worked on the graphics
It's his
yet.
birthday
So.
last week.
Oh, yes. I told him to get with me.
I haven't even thought about that yet. Oh, Phil Bill?
Yeah, I told him to get with me. We're in St. Louis, and I saw it, and I said, happy birthday, buddy. Come get your Phil bill this week.
Yeah.
Ronnie Grant Oliver preparing for regionals, but also preparing for state, as he wants to know,
Yep.
is everything on schedule tomorrow?
As far as we know, it is. But they're expecting severe thunderstorms and possible tornadoes in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, I
Regionals.
making sure that they don't put this off too long to where we play late and then have to come back home and we'll
Do
get
you
back
have a
up
say in that?
there. Yeah.
Well, the regional site has a say on that. Now, once the game starts, it's the umpires.
So you don't have a say.
So we got a show coming up here in a little bit. I do have a question. Why Grant Oliver's here? Hopefully, Grant, you're able to watch city council meeting here in Guthrie last night. Eddie Faulkner, the new city manager, had his first council meeting. So Grant is huge on city council meetings
He
here in
loves
Guthrie.
city council.
Why?
It's available.
Yep. He knows more about our city council than Duncan. He told us that himself.
But I have a question. So the head baseball coach for the Duncan Demons, the defending 5A state champions,
And also the reigning coach of the year.
reigning coach of the
goodness.
year.
That's good. That is good.
Some
That's
good
really
titles
good.
right there, ain't
That's really good.
Now he's a Carl Albert grad.
Oh, we try to overlook that.
The Duncan coach, the Carl Albert grad, is going to the Carl Albert
Yeah.
regional.
I
Wouldn't
saw
that be weird if you had to go back and coach against where you were?
Yeah,
you're
it would
always.
be.
It would be.
I saw him post that earlier this week. I think said heading back to the old ballpark.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
I think it'd be a mix. I think it'd be mixed.
Yeah, obviously
weird,
once,
it'd be
once the
cool.
game starts, it's,
Yeah,
that's out the
game.
window.
Yeah,
But that would be
Speaking of that ballpark, it's been the same for
the Palace on Post Road.
it's been the same for so long. Why
Why would you change it?
JT Realmuto just signed a huge contract. Where's the contributions for CA? I mean, they should have pretty nice ballpark.
He's got a family to support. He's got things to do.
It's like $300 million, Phil.
Bear with me. He's got a lot going on.
Well, if you do that for Carver, you have to do that for Midwest City, and you have to do that for Del City.
Why? He didn't go to Del City or Midwest City.
Is that the why?
It wouldn't be fair.
Oh, here we go.
YMCA
Here you go.
rules.
Chris. Yeah,
That's right.
Never mind.
Let's light this candle.
All right.
Oh, push the button.
Real quick, Cody Knox, need help with graphics? Of course. I'm not ready. I'm not Chris Dotson. We still got plenty of time to.
It's only May.
It's only May. And I gotta get past baseball season here.
I got to get past a trip in June. You got a trip in June.
I got a
Two
trip in
trips
May.
in June.
I got a trip in May.
Two. Oh boy. We got a lot
Omaha,
to talk
baby.
about. Oh, you're going to good. That's really good.
Going where?
Omaha.
Oh, almost.
Oh, you're going to be up there. When are you going to be up there?
During the College World Series.
That's like the 21st, 22nd?
No, it's like the 14th, 15th.
Find out if they still have the Cubs restaurant.
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
Oh yeah, we went there with Omaha. It's basically a Chicago Cubs restaurant. It has after every Cubs victory they fly a W flag, and they have one in from like one of their games, and it tells you where it is, and
They don't fly that flag very much, do they?
all the time.
What are you talking about?
So it's really cool.
I just
Chicago Cubs
came
thing.
from the greatest baseball city in America, St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yep.
What? Most boring town in the world.
Because they have an arch.
Never been there.
I've been there like 16 times.
Do you have any barbecue up there?
It's great. Hit the button.
Poppies? Pappies?
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome to the Open Mic Podcast. May 3rd, 2023, episode, I can't remember now, 39, 49, something like that. We welcome you in the Second Banana Media Studios.
49.
Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you, Silas B. Maxwell, our logo, our mascot. And of course, you watching the live show, a lot of people catch the replay as well. You can also check us out on podcast platform. Wherever you get your podcast, we are more than likely there. If we're not, let us know. We'll get on there, including Google, Apple, and Spotify. We are... numbers are good over there.
Yep.
Do a good job over there, so you don't have to sit here and watch us if you don't want to. But it's always fun with the interactive, with the graphics and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you checking us out here tonight. It is a busy time of the year, especially in high school sports. A lot of that going on. Talking about track, tennis, golf, baseball, and soccer. Slow pitch softball is wrapping up today at Hall of Fame Stadium. So busy time. A lot of high school athletics, Guthrie baseballs, headed off to regionals.
A lot of political stuff going on.
A lot of political stuff going on. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We actually had a board meeting today. We have notes. We're ready to go.
You guys are welcome.
And we also have a cool little trivia for you guys tonight.
Ooh. Why is it always us?
Because I have the questions and the answers.
Oh.
And I think
Is it the same ones you sent me last night?
No.
Oh, boy.
I just got it this morning. And I thank our number one viewer for sending that to me today. And our number one viewer has been watching for a long, long time.
Told you.
They go all the way back because, you brought them up last week and they said, hey, I was there when Phil accidentally shaved his eyebrow.
That was a bad day.
I totally forgot about that.
That was during the pandemic.
Yes.
A lot of bored people during the pandemic.
Yes.
I'm sitting there going, I got this one, and I'm got a little out of control.
Yeah. So that's how far.
That sucker was about a good
it
inch
was
shorter than the other.
So you trim your eyebrows? I mean.
Chris, when you get to be an advanced age,
No, I
you got hair coming out of there.
no, when I go to my stylist, they
Stylist. Oh,
Lord.
stop saying that.
What am I
Holy
talking
cow.
about?
Armando.
Saying my stylist.
they put the comb up there and they
Yeah, I tried that.
But you're talking about like shaving the sides.
Keep them cleaned up. They can't be pasture. I mean, it looks weird if they get.
Well, that's true. You don't go to the barber or a stylist, so you have to do that.
I am the barber.
That makes sense now.
What, Ronnie?
He's saying stylist, and you shaving your eyebrows over here.
You got to see when I go into the ears.
Well, who trims your eyebrows?
My buddy, my barber John.
Barber.
Barber, yeah.
My barber John.
Barber John.
Grand Old Barbershop. Check
Grand
him
Old
out.
Barbershop. By the way, Paul's wife is now one of the new principals
That's awesome.
at Guthrie High
She's
School.
gonna be so good for them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so awesome.
And so is she the new Throckmorton or is she the new?
New Throckmorton, I believe.
Okay, so Justin Stevens
Got the tough one.
got the tough one, the disciplined one.
Yeah.
Oh, was Stoney the discipline?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the one he got. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want that one.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Well, you just yell at people and send them home.
Then you spank with the paddle still.
Be nice.
They should.
But that would be, I wouldn't want to be a disciplinarian at junior high or high school. It's something every day.
Yeah, it is.
Every day.
Yeah,
That would not be fun. Now I'm just talking about Guthrie, so I'm talking about
Everywhere.
all schools. So, so if you have any questions or topics, we'd love to talk about them. But we will definitely have our trivia for Logan County, and you at home get to play as well. It's Logan County Trivia coming up here in a little bit. Phil, you got a bunch of notes, and so
I did a lot of homework.
as we await, and we appreciate you doing that, Phil.
He's professional.
It's like a state championship football game day. Phil has notes.
I get serious during state
Yeah, she
championship
does.
day.
So, but we will go through some of these topics as we await our viewers to help us out with some topics as well. Phil,
Yeah.
topic number one.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing this right now.
Oh, am I leading this?
Yeah. You bring up the topic.
Oh, okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Oh, did you have
I thought we were doing trivia already. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, no, that's coming up later.
Okay, good. Go
It's
ahead.
coming up on.
Phil, go ahead.
Well, there's a. What do you want to? What do you want to start with? You want to ease?
No,
into
no.
it?
I mean,
You want to go in order?
let's.
Go get him. Hard.
I mean, I've been lifting the weights, so. That hurts. Stop. I didn't say I was strong. I'm just lifting the weights. Okay, so
Chris's fitness.
Yeah,
We're gonna start with Chris's fitness.
Okay, yeah, we start with my fitness.
It's a lifestyle.
So
Jeez.
I go down
I
and
thought he would have given up by now.
I know you thought that.
He did for several weeks.
No, I didn't.
2 weeks.
Not even 2 weeks.
It's about 2 weeks.
No,
2 shows at least.
2 shows.
It's 2 weeks.
Could have been a week. Where they fall.
It might have been. I think it was a week.
More
but-
than a week.
So I go and do my morning workout, and I'm
What
like,
time do you go?
like I had an exercise board meeting at 8 a.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so I'm usually around 10 o'clock when no one's in there. But I went after my exercise board meeting and did a workout. Felt good. I was like, man, this is great. So
Is that the day I stalked you when you were walking down the Okay.
coming up here on that. So I thought, man, I'm still feeling good. It's nice outside. Let me get some extra, let me walk and get some miles in. I went on the treadmill. It wasn't enough. I lifted weights. It wasn't enough. I go, let me stroll around Guthrie. It's amazing what
You rarely see that. with
You rarely see
You're not
that.
a stroller.
yeah,
Typically.
you see different things. So I'm
You'll like this.
walking throughout the entire historic district, and I get a text message from Phil. He goes, "Why are you walking?" I said, "Well, I'm enjoying my cool down." About 20 minutes later, someone calls me. "Hey, do you need a ride?" I said, "No, I'm just walking. I appreciate that though." And then I have to stop. People in the by their business or walking to the post office. They want to stop and they want to talk about stuff. And so I'm like, my watch is recording my outdoor walk, and it's messing up my steps and my time and all that stuff.
not accurate.
And so now I think I'm gonna have to wear the shades and put the hood on.
Actually, what I said was, is, why are you walking the streets of Guthrie?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and I said,
He said, a curse word, stalker, enjoying my cool down.
"Wait a minute."
And I said, it is a lifestyle.
I said, "Why are you?" Oh no.
No, you said damn stalker.
Damn stalker. Yeah, I
stalker?
did. So it tells you how mad I was. No.
I was worried about you.
So where did you just text and not
Well, I was
down to
all the
check
way
me
up
out?
here. I didn't
So would you
know.
see me over here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw you.
That's the last time I walked down to Oklahoma
I
too.
saw
I
you.
had to go on the outskirts of town.
I saw you.
Yeah.
Because I did. When I saw him, I said, is his truck broke down? Because you never walk. You know what I mean. You never just go walking.
I started my walking during the state basketball tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Trouble saw me.
I was doing it too.
But I went after the workout, did 2.5 miles.
So what's the goal on all this fitness stuff?
Shred, cut.
Oh boy,
tough.
What's shred?
I'm about 4 weeks away from getting on the list that. What's the list of Logan County that
1,475 people
that can whip you?
That can whip my butt.
Now,
1,475.
That's grown over the last year.
Oh, it's growing quickly.
Chapel overlooks that list, right? Is it?
Oh, he's got his own list.
Yeah.
Chapel's got his own list.
But I'm a few weeks away, perhaps getting on that list. No.
Speaking of Chapel, I got Chapel today. Did
You
you see
did
that
get
picture?
Chapel.
Holy
Okay,
cow.
I realized after, was it from Daddy Chapel or from Jaden?
Just from Jaden.
Oh, the old apple don't fall too far from the
Oh,
tree.
no. Like I said, when I messaged you guys, it said just like his dad. Chapel.
But see, me knowing Holly so well,
No, I got you, yeah.
I thought that's something Holly would have
Yeah.
done too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we're going generations deep here
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on the orneriness.
Enough about you guys. Back to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Steph says we saw him walking in front of our business tonight.
Go figure.
Again?
I think he meant today because I did walk by him today and I waved. I saw some customers inside
You
stride.
swing in, get some help?
I was recording my time. I don't want to have a bad time. I get my steps in. But yeah. By the way, Stride Wellness Lounge hiring.
Yeah, they are
Sure,
hiring.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they are
awesome.
hiring.
That's awesome.
Can I work for him?
No.
I want to do the needles and
You
stuff.
got to have people skills.
Oh.
Sources tell me, Ronnie, that
Oh, boy. gonna turn bad.
the needles aren't
They're
not too bad for you
They're
anymore.
not bad at all.
What do you mean they're not too bad?
They said you were kind of wussy.
Oh, yeah, they don't hurt. You don't even feel them.
No, you don't.
You don't feel them. I'm
But
serious.
at
You
the
don't.
beginning, you were.
Oh, no.
That's a family
I was
thing?
tough.
Yeah.
No, I was tough.
It's a family thing?
No,
needles?
I was fine.
No,
Really?
yeah.
I was fine.
Really?
I was fine.
You're lying like
I
a
was
rug right
fine.
now.
I was.
Your
There's
face
no,
is turning red.
No.
So
That's
much.
because it's hot in here.
It's not hot in here.
here.
It's burning up. I mean, I've been working all day.
Change jobs?
Laser focus baseball.
Oh, okay.
I got a big role.
So, all right. So
That's it?
Yeah, that's
all you got?
That's what I brought to the show
All right,
so
well,
far in trivia.
I do want to talk. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I do want to talk about this Kingfisher lawsuit a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's
Kingfisher
That's been in
lawsuit.
the news.
What
that's
happened?
for sure.
Okay, Ronnie, we've covered this in the production meeting.
Well, yeah, but our audience might not know.
been going
Jim
on
Guthrie
forever.
don't know. He hasn't been here long enough. He don't even know. He doesn't know. So he
Well,
would like
there-
to know.
If you watch news or read
Go
papers,
ahead, Chris.
no, you got
No, you got it.
I'm working on
Oh,
something.
okay. So there's a accusation with a lot of photo evidence, video evidence.
Yeah.
There's been assistant coaches who lost their job. I think one was convicted.
Ooh, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know more than I do. So.
But there's a lot of stuff that's showing that something is there. It's not just a disgruntled person that's,
And a little bit more than just hazing. Like you always hear these stories.
it's physical abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it. I mean, the kid has bruises everywhere.
The pictures, yeah, the
I mean,
pictures.
it's horrible.
I mean, everyone always has the right for court and all
Day
that
in
stuff,
court,
all
yeah.
that stuff. But the pictures aren't.
It's not gonna help them
If
any.
that's what that came from, that's not good.
Well,
So
but go ahead.
They try to settle out of this. They have a civil rights
It's in
attorney,
federal court in Oklahoma County.
and they gave Kingfisher Kingfisher Board of Education said to settle this as being $1.5 million.
That was some time ago.
That was some time ago. They said no, and so then they came back and said it was $5 million, and you have until the end of tomorrow.
And the coach has to be fired.
And at Monday, and they had a school board meeting on Monday, and they said, and if you don't agree to the $5 million at the end of the school board meeting, it's up to $10 million.
And the coach still has to be removed.
Yeah, which that has not happened.
And I don't think it will. I think they'll go to court.
Yeah, if you fire him, is that kind of like admitting
Guilt.
guilt?
You go back and read some of the articles from the past. There's been a lot of guilt admitted already about a lot of things. Now, I don't live in
it's
Kingfisher.
a mess over there.
It's a mess.
Yeah,
it's a hot mess. And we both know the head football coach over there, and he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and I don't know him personally, just because Guthrie and Kingfisher do a lot of stuff. I know about him. I've talked to him, but I don't know him personally. But I've asked a few people, and they vouch that he's a
Good guy.
great guy. Yeah.
He's one of Rafe Watkins, former Guthrie Blue Jay, one of his oldest and best friends. And but things do happen, and I find it. And it's not so much about the king. That's going to play itself out in court.
Yeah.
But the thing really made me wonder a lot as a person that loves high school sports. Do you think that especially, do you think high school coaches are given too much reign? I'm not talking about where like these accusations. I'm saying just in general. You know, are they given too much rope, especially if they run successful programs? You know, we got the coach down in
Ringling.
Ringling.
Yes.
He's going through a lot of stuff right now. He's had a very checkered past everywhere he's been. He's also won a bunch of state titles in a bunch of football games.
At multiple places.
Multiple places. But do you think, I'm asking the audience this and you guys, do you think there's too much freedom and not enough supervision over those types of things?
I can answer that.
Well, let's get the non-coaches answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Man, I
apologize.
State champion, YMCA.
State champion YMCA basketball. I didn't mean to insult you
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
was about to say, I can go through the resume again.
No, please don't.
Got trophies,
Oh boy, here we go.
basketball,
We see when you're live every time.
signatures,
Good job, Phil.
I know it's my fault.
Go ahead, but
state champions.
And that's coaches that coach with inside the OSSAA.
Oh, that's not me.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. Bigger things than
Oh, I know.
high school.
Go ahead.
That's when they're young
I
and
know.
impressionable.
I know.
You know, how do you hire somebody to supervise?
Well, don't you have that with an AD?
Yeah, but like right now, there's 6 sports going on. So 6 sports, 12 teams, 11 teams.
Do you not think? Because we all know this. Whether
You hire and to trust them to put them in that spot, right?
I agree 100%. But you can say that about any job. You can say that about a police chief that hires a police officer and goes rogue and does something.
And that's nothing that you can't fault the police chief unless he has a history of it.
But sometimes if
Yes,
offenses
they do.
are bad
They do.
enough,
They do.
they lose their jobs
you
too.
absolutely can blame the police chief. They are the boss. They're the one who's in charge.
So this is my thing.
But how would you like to be responsible for 35 officers?
I've been responsible for 200 employees at one point, and if they did something, I was the first person that got asked the
That
questions
was
about.
completely out of your control.
There was day shift, and I worked graveyard. I'm still getting asked questions.
Well, yeah, I get that, but there's bad people out there that act alone.
Well, and I acknowledge all that.
Yeah.
My question though is do you really think, to your point about there's 6 sports going on we don't know?
Yeah.
Do you really think? I mean, that's a very small community inside schools.
Yep.
That they don't know those things that are going on.
And
I don't think there's any way they couldn't know.
and it eventually gets out.
Yes, especially in small towns.
It might be 2 years.
Yeah.
This year was a year later, whatever.
Yeah.
So
No, you're right, but it always gets out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I'm not pointing a finger at anybody. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming the ADs.
In general, yeah.
It just made me think about it. Okay, is there ways that they could be doing things? We got the answer about the shots.
about Ronnie being.
Yeah. Let's go put that up
Sarah
on the
says no.
screen.
He was terrified.
Terrified.
It's cap.
Terrified.
But yeah, I do think that it's more successful coaches, right? It's the most successful coaches that are this way.
If he wasn't a Hall of Famer, if he hadn't won state title, if he hadn't, I mean, there's a good possibility this wouldn't even be an issue.
No,
A former assistant coach at Guthrie years ago has had 12 jobs since leaving Guthrie.
Yeah.
He had a situation where he said something verbal.
Yeah,
and gone.
Like the next day.
Oh yeah.
Gone.
I mean,
There's no doubt.
That's not Hall of Fame.
Successful coaches, Hall of Fame coaches, do get better treatment. There's no doubt about it.
But so then this begs the question, and I saw this question posed by the plaintiff's attorney. Said, with this video came out with the kids fighting in the locker room.
Yep. Fist fight.
Fist fight.
Until one of them can't take it anymore.
Right. Now,
Surrounded by kids.
Now, I will say this. This has been going on for years. I'm not saying it's right, but there were always boxing gloves involved.
Yeah, what were they wearing? It was like socks or something?
I don't know, but it was.
I couldn't tell what it was.
Bad,
It looked like socks.
But, there is, I mean, so you're going to tell me the coaching staff doesn't know that's happening?
Yeah. There's always kids that will run their mouth. Yeah.
I mean, you're going to tell me they don't know?
Yeah.
I mean, you hear everything that's going on in those places. I mean,
Yeah. The athletic director's got to ask questions, but it's bigger than the athletic director. Because now you got a new superintendent over there at Kingfisher.
A lot of problems.
You got a school board that's not seeing eye to eye. You got new ideas, old ideas on the Kingfisher school board. Heck, the very successful Kingfisher basketball coach left and took a job in Dover, not
because they wouldn't respond to him.
Yeah, they wouldn't respond. So just a lot of moving parts right now.
But
Kingfisher.
My wife,
we don't know all the little details of it all. I'm sure our friend Swisher knows all that, and he can say what parts of what he can say, he can't say. I mean, and we're not going to have him on here do that.
No, it's not
because
what
it
we
puts
do.
him in a weird spot. So I think they have another writer that's doing that. But
it does, just as a parent, if you set aside, I mean, does the fanatical love of high school sports by many people, is that getting in the way of the judgment of people?
I don't think so. I mean, something like this, you would think, well, Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno, he was highly successful. Got, his assistant coach was.
But my point is, though, it gets to something like this before it stopped.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I mean, because anything else, if you had a bunch of band kids putting a circle around kids, beating the crap out of each other till one of them can't take it anymore, that would be dealt with that day. That day, that would be dealt with.
And I know you kind of talk about AD, six sports going on at the same time. If I was an AD at any high school in America, for me to just protect myself, I'm having it don't have to be formal, or it can be informal or formal, but I'm having a meeting with every head coach, once a month or something like that. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. This goes on in corporate business all the time. You can have these conversations once a month with the head coach, and that way, if something ever, if stuff hits the fan, well, these are my notes that I had in this meeting. This is what I have. I don't have any of this stuff, and you can protect yourself and as a D, but you're still doing your due diligence, asking, make sure there's nothing like this going on.
Yeah, especially in the world with cell phones now. I mean, it's going to get out.
So
kids will post it on Snapchat the second it happens.
And as soon as you graduate or you don't get playing time, because then the coach is like, well, he knows about this going on. And I'm not talking about Kingfisher. I'm just talking about in general. Yeah. If he knows we did this and we don't play him, it's just a big old.
Then the other thing I wonder about, usually when there's allegations like this, what's the first thing that happens? When these type of allegations,
usually people run with it and think it's the truth.
No, or in college, sometimes they get put on leave.
They're suspended with pay.
Yeah,
that hasn't happened.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I just
and that's the answer. I don't know. Is Kingfisher
now you're innocent until proven guilty?
Absolutely.
But I'm absolutely telling you, there's been a lot of chips that have already fallen in this scenario. This isn't. There's some things they cannot deny that occurred.
So maybe the administration's like, we trust the coach. He's telling us the truth, and we'll have to play it out. And that's one way of doing it. But when you don't do that, there's all these type of conversations of, is he, it's
a black eye.
Because if he's innocent, then he's being drugged through.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah.
I mean, people. There'll be half the community. That will always say he's worthless.
Whether he's innocent or guilty, he's already been dragged through the mud. Yeah. So if I was him, I'd be like, I just bow out. You can't win either way.
Can't win either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
But you don't want to bow because then it looks like you are guilty.
But let's not forget.
Try to defend yourself.
Let's not forget too.
If you didn't do anything wrong, Phil.
Oh, I'm fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fighting absolutely. The end of time. Yeah. And if I do bow out, I did it. No, I'm telling you.
Maybe, yeah.
No, I'm saying for me, if I'm not fighting with both heels to the ground, and I said, you know what, I'll just go and take my chips and leave. You got your answer. I did it. That's
not for me because I can't pay the attorney fees.
No, but and several years ago, somebody started a little something about me that was completely untrue, and I went and saw my attorney, and after a couple phone calls, I got a quick apology and begging they would never say that again, and don't know why I did, and that was horrible, and I mean it was a horrible thing. Chris remembers I was freaking devastated. I mean, it was horrible, but it got handled within like 24 hours.
Yeah.
But it was horrible. So people do make things up. Well, all I'm saying is somebody put those bruises all over that young man. Coaches have admitted they did certain things.
Throwing football at him.
Yeah, hitting him in the groin area. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there that if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a darn duck.
Mm-hmm. And maybe the administration thinks we have more time until, well, I mean,
I don't know.
If he leaves, you got to hire a football coach, or you have an interim coach for the year, then you're behind.
If he leaves, let's say he resigned, that doesn't make the lawsuit go away.
Oh, no, not at all.
I mean, they're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I mean, so 1.5 might have been pretty cheap.
Yep. So and if there's tons of articles out there if you want to get the more details and outside of our opinion there. But I know the Oklahoma had a front page article on that. I read it on the internet, but I saw the picture of the paper with that on there and the pictures of the kids.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Fighting and So, but there's, I think Kingfisher Times has a lot of information on there, and the attorney for the John Doe for the kid is very active on Twitter. Cameron Spalding, if you want to go check him out on Twitter, I mean, he is very vocal, tweeting every day about something. Like 4 hours left, Kingfisher. He just is very, very active. So
I'm trying to find this real quick.
I can see if I can pull up here.
There you go, Ronnie.
Oh yeah, that's not.
That's why I showed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you just look up Kingfisher hazing, it's going to be.
It's everywhere.
It's all going to be on there.
Yeah,
so,
well,
I don't see it probably a good thing not to put on there anyway. So.
Yeah.
If you want to see it, it's on there.
So, different topic.
Okay.
Staying in schools.
Staying in schools.
School choice passed.
Okay. So, help me out.
Okay.
I've heard so many different plans and ideas, house plans, governor plans, superintendent plans. So what I've been out of the loop. I've been working out. I've been working in the yard.
Baseball.
Yep. So I read press releases, but what's the nuts and bolts?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, next subject.
No, school choice passed, so there's vouchers
Yeah.
that are going to go. A lot of it has to do with money that's going to go to private schools, and people have a challenge with that. I can see a little bit of both sides.
I don't have a problem with school choice as far as that school choice means vouchers. I don't mind. I don't have any issue with a kid living in Drumright wanting to go to a private school somewhere else. I have no problem with that.
Right.
Or a charter school.
Right. Yeah.
Or a virtual school.
Right.
I have no. That's not.
That's a parent's choice.
It's that's parents' choice.
Yeah.
I get
The
that.
money for you.
It's the money for me. I can't get past the money.
So you walk me through what part.
I thought this would be huge with you.
It is.
Because you're huge on public tax dollars.
I'm baiting you.
Okay, all right.
So what about the money do you not like?
A few things.
Okay.
So is it $5,000 if I took my kid to a private school?
I think that's the number I saw. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say the private school tuition.
Yeah.
My kid's not an athlete, so he can't get a scholarship. He's not that good enough.
Can't get a scholarship.
I can't get a scholarship. I can't work in the concession stand to work off my kids.
Which happens a lot of
Work study.
Yeah.
My kid's just a student.
Yep.
And so if the tuition is $13,000 a year, somehow could tuition miraculously go up to $18,000?
No, I don't think so. I know that's being floated out there. I don't think that would happen. I really don't.
Over time, it wouldn't happen?
Well, if you go back and look at what tuition was today compared to 4 or 5 years ago, it's probably higher today than it was then. But I don't think it would be that it passes today and all of a sudden tuition goes up, whatever the dollar amount is.
You don't think that's a discussion?
I think it's absolutely a discussion, but I think they realize what that would look like, and I don't think they would do that.
Okay, that leads me to my next question. When that $5,000 goes to that private school, does it completely go away, or do we get to see how that money is being used?
Well, if it's taxpayers' money,
at a private institution,
doesn't matter. If they're receiving taxpayers' money, you would get to see it. I would think.
Okay, I would want that. That's the biggest, one of the biggest things because, always big. There's giving public tax dollars to a private
entity.
Yeah.
Although it does,
in Logan County, remember all the doctors wanted to put that thing on Waterloo Road, and they wanted all that money to be put for roads and streets and
But let me point something out.
Our roads and streets, our dollars are helping that business with the roads and streets.
Let me point this out. There's a lot of businesses out there in the private sector that get taxpayers' money right now. It's not just this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Contractors all
over, right? So this isn't a new concept. Now, if you receive taxpayers' money, I think there should always be transparency in it. But let me ask you a question financially. So if the kid goes, let's say the kid lives in Guthrie,
okay,
and decides to go to Oklahoma Christian, right?
Okay. I know that happens.
Yeah, the family still lives here.
Correct.
Those ad valorem dollars stay right here.
Stay there. Yeah.
So then the school district that's here is getting money for kids they're not teaching.
Isn't this like a credit on their taxes? No.
You talking about the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah.
But so if we have a challenge with money going one place, you know, I love public school, but in the spirit of full transparency, you know, I don't know too many businesses that get paid money to not provide a service. You get ad valorem tax, which is a big chunk of money.
Yeah.
You get some of the gas tax, I believe. Some of that goes to schools also, I believe.
No,
that's correct.
that goes for
right?
that's for roads. Gas tax, motor tax, all that stuff.
Okay, so no, but so
ad valorem.
Ad valorem does.
Yes, 100%.
That money stays here to the school where the kids no longer going to school.
Yeah.
So how's that right?
No, I get that part, but when someone says that, there's examples in every town, but like Guthrie. But I always use the ones like in Oklahoma County. Like there's a lot, and I'm not going to. I'll just name schools. Just I can say. I mean, it happens at Owasso and Jinx and Union, but Tulsa or U.S. Grant, Capitol Hill. A lot of those kids, families have no choice. I mean, they have no choice. They have to go there, and they obviously cannot afford that. And this is the part that's been in the place forever to give people who don't have that chance to do that. So, and you've helped so many people out with what you do, Phil. But if you didn't, what would they have if that wasn't in place?
No, and I want to be really clear about this. You know this.
Yeah.
You know this. I'm pro public school. We're just having a little semi-debate here, conversation about it. But what worries me about it is what you're talking about now. Because what's going to happen is if this does go, kid leave, school districts could be left with, I mean, it could be devastating schools. And at the end of the day, remember, private schools have a right to deny.
That's one of the benefits of that. Public schools can't.
Right. They can deny. They can say, well, no, we're not going to let. I mean, so there's real holes in it also. Mm-hmm. I fundamentally, like you, Chris, I believe that parents should have choice about where their kids go to school. I do believe that. That goes against, I mean, one of our good friends right now, if he's listening, is throwing something, you know, but I just don't, there's going to be kids left behind in this too.
Yeah,
is the big concern.
So, let's just use Guthrie as an example. We're here. How many students would say, or parents would say, you know what, we're going to OCS?
Yep.
How many students would that be in the Guthrie Public School?
Very few.
5%.
Let's just say if it
would not be 5%.
Let's just say if it was 20. If it was 25.
So just using easy numbers.
If it was 25 students times 5,000, that's $125,000. That's 25 students. I think I'm going on the high end.
You're very high, I think. Yeah. I mean, at our high school, where are we at, right? What was our enrollment last year? Just the high school.
Just under 1,000.
So
950 probably.
So there's no way we'd lose 50 kids. I don't believe that for a second. I think we might lose 10, might lose 15.
Of course, academics is the big part of it.
Right.
But does private schools get better, even better in athletics?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Rule 14 on the OSSAA is the private school, and now there's conversations of having them have their own playoffs, and Attorney General
I hate that.
Ginter Drummond says
982. Huh? 982.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Attendance as far as separating the two. I don't think it can happen. You let them in.
Well, I think
it's going to be hard to get them out.
I mean, now there is dominance in some sports and in some classifications.
Yep.
But there's also not dominance in sports in a lot of classifications by private schools. So
it's easier, probably a little easier for Guthrie to say that because McGinnis, sometimes Kelly's down.
Yeah.
There's other sports that are now Holland Hall plays 5A basketball, but like your Stiglers and all those 3A schools that have to deal. I can't remember. I think it was Stigler. They had never beat Holland Hall in years. I mean, just got whooped by them. And Holland Hall was down this past football season. And Stigler, I think it was Stigler. Somebody finally beat them. All right, we finally beat them. Next round, Lincoln Christian. Ball game. Season's over.
Congratulations.
So, and that's, I think, Class 3A. So that would be tough because there's a whole bunch of Cashes and Lincolns and all that stuff in 3A. So I understand there. So, G.F. Guthrie, I can pull up part of his comments.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. I can only do 140
I got it.
characters.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Oh, I can see it right here.
Oh, here we
I
go.
can see it right here. So hypothetically, if our kid was denied access to that private school for something like their opposing beliefs, our tax dollars would still go to them? No,
not at all.
not at all. If they enroll to that school,
That's where
when the break comes in.
Yeah. And usually, based on my experience and understanding of this, where they usually get denied is, let's say you have a child that's severe and profound and has a lot of additional needs.
Yeah, I don't know if any private school. I'm sure private schools.
Some may, but I know personally of 2 or 3 people that were denied entrance into private schools.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that's the reason, but that's the reason.
And they can control their enrollment.
Control their enrollment. So I mean, it's there's definitely no question bad things that could come from this.
So, and the other part of this, so is all the teachers in private schools good teachers?
I think teachers are teachers.
I think so too.
I think public school teachers are amazing.
Now
I just think
and we got Ryan Walters on the list here.
We're going to talk about old little Dippy.
But the one thing I am on board with Ryan Walters, and I think a whole bunch of others besides Ryan Walters, he's just the superintendent of schools, is teachers should be paid differently from other teachers. If they do really good, I think they should be paid that. And I think that there's a pay scale. If you've been teaching 1 to 5 years,
if you have a master's degree, if you have
But
I agree with that.
I do agree that teachers, of course, then if we'll use Guthrie for example. I guess let's use Guthrie 5th grade.
Okay.
And one teacher gets.
I did 5th grade twice.
Yeah. Well, say one teacher gets 12 fills, and
she's not coming back next year. She is now selling real estate.
And another teacher gets 12 students who are on the superintendent honor.
Yeah.
Ronnie's, 12 Ronnie's.
Yeah, 12
You're saying
Ronnies.
I'm dumb?
Well, you said you're dumb.
You're ornery.
Ornery. I didn't say dumb. I said ornery. Go ahead.
Ornery. So there's got to be a different level, not just off of grades, but if you take this student and say this is where they're at the beginning and they go here, I think they should get paid.
Well, like private corporations do bonuses and incentives, and people are paid different amounts in private corporations, and what do? They look at the role. Education already does that somewhat. Like if you're a special ed teacher, you make a little more money. There's certain subjects you make more money. But all evaluations that are done by leadership are subjective to some degree.
Yep, absolutely. Very.
And so, to me, schools are no different than any other entity.
Yep.
Where there has to be evaluations.
And then you can't say off of test scores, because now you're doing the entire thing off of one test. If I get paid more or not,
that's not fair. I don't agree with the test score. I think this is my personal opinion. I think we worry about, and I understand why schools do it. We put way too much emphasis of teaching to a test, and we put way too much emphasis and pressure. So I always think of the 3rd graders.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard
They're terrified.
They're terrified. And I just,
and the schools and the teachers try everything to overcome that.
Right. Right. But I just think that's a bad practice.
They take the testing serious. That's for sure.
Well,
people run around the buildings.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing I think one of the dumbest things we ever started doing was publishing report cards on school districts.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and they change it. They change the formula so many times. It's hard to even know what the formula is. Even superintendents.
I know.
I talked to Dr. Mike Simpson, and it changes so much. He has a hard time explaining it. How are parents going to be able to understand this? And so, and then you have the people out there that's a D+. Well, that they just automatically throw everything out.
I knew one of the school districts my wife used to teach at, Coyle. They got downgraded on a report card one year. She was there, and the whole reason they were downgraded is they didn't even offer the courses they had, because a lot of country schools are that way.
Yeah.
So it's automatically got an F in that.
Schools.
It's got an F in that. It's got an F in that. I mean, it's a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like having and again, this hits home to me because my wife is a special ed teacher, but our special babies that need a little extra help, some extra help.
Yep.
They have to take the damn
Ain't that
test.
Do they really?
Yes.
What?
It's the dumbest thing in the world. I mean, it's just there's so many flaws in it.
It really is. It's hard to be in education right now.
Oh my God.
So
I mean,
hard.
I don't.
So hard. And so much credit to those teachers who continue to do it.
Well,
and that doesn't get to knowing the kids personally in their home life and trying to help them out and all that stuff. It's just,
Chris, when I was a part of founding eSchool a few years back, I thought, well, this is, let me tell you, anybody that thinks doing education is easy, and what we were doing at eSchool and what they continue to do is nothing like what a public school has to deal with.
Yeah.
It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Anybody's thinking it is, let me tell you, it's the most challenging business model I've ever been a part of.
And we talk about the teachers, but I know a lot of people like to give administration. Not a lot of people. Some people love to give administration, but then they have to filter through all this and find the right strategy to give those teachers. Yep. And when you give what you feel like you're giving the best strategy to the teachers, not all teachers are going to agree with that.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Well, I remember growing up. Of course, it was a different.
That's why you got to support them.
Yeah, you got to support them, and it was a different time then. But remember, the classroom teacher. I know y'all walked into Mr. Abishon's room. You knew you were in for a day. And you could tell the different teachers they were more in control of how they ran their classrooms, is what I'm saying.
And another thing, I watched Ryan Walters yesterday, but he brought up discipline.
Yeah,
discipline in the schools is a huge thing right now, you try to discipline, and it's just the kids are a little different, I guess.
Discipline is tough. I mean, there's kids these days. Most of them, like the ones that are in trouble all the time, they just don't care. Yeah. You can back in the day, if they called your parents, you were done. You're done. Yeah. I mean, and now these days they do not care.
I know.
Call my parents or suspend me. I don't care. The kids are just. It's different.
I will say this: I'm a little older than you two, but quite a bit older. But I think there's always been kids that just didn't care. I just think there's a lot more of them.
More of them.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's a lot more of them.
When you started saying that, I'm not going to say his name because even though he does, I'm not from here, but he, who knows. I'm afraid he'll come burn my house down, but again. But he, literally, I remember watching him like in the 8th grade, like clockwork. You just knew it was coming. About 2 weeks into the school year, there he goes. He would look a teacher dead in the eye and said, "I don't listen. I'm not going to listen to you, and I don't care. Call my dad."
Yeah.
He just didn't care.
Yeah.
Did not care about anything, and still doesn't as an adult.
No, I think you're right.
He's going to find residents of Lansing State Prison a few times.
There are a lot more of those kids. There's no doubt about it, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
But I also remember I was talking to Dave Evans, my business partner, today about this, or yesterday. So I can still remember vividly my dad sitting there, and I'd done something stupid. I know it's shocking. Like when I was a freshman, and a bunch of my friends were around. And we'd all done something stupid, but all the dads were there, and they're kind of lighting us up. And my dad looks at another one of the adults and goes, "Our country is screwed. Our country is going to hell in a handbasket." Nothing. So my point is,
this is every year.
It's every generation.
Yeah.
Now, we are dealing with unique things now that we've never dealt with.
Yeah, it's a little worse
every generation has those things that were unique to them when they dealt with them. Yeah. So
it's a little more extreme, I feel like.
Well, some things, yeah, no doubt. But I just think there's, kids are kids and adults are adults, and it's common sense would go a long ways. Speaking of common sense or lack thereof.
And coming up here in a little bit, we're going to have our Logan County Trivia. How do you know Logan County? We have a bunch of cool facts. We're going to see if Phil and Ronnie can come through tonight.
Yeah, you're going to win this one, Phil.
It's already established I'm dumb.
Henri.
Well, Henri and dumb.
But if a principal pits 20 Phils in one classroom and 20 Chris's, that's your problem. You need to get rid of the principal.
Yeah, principal's an idiot. It's the same group that I usually do my guys trip with, right? And I remember up to like the 2nd grade or 3rd grade, we were all in the same class because teachers were like, "Oh yeah," and that's when you could still go talk to them. And they'd say, "Yeah, we'll put them in there."
Yeah.
Not after the 3rd grade. After the 3rd grade, I remember showing up. There wasn't one of my buddies in there, and I'm looking around. When I went home, I said, "What is this?" And my mom and dad are looking at me like, "Why do you think, you little moron?"
Yeah, no.
It was bad.
That happened to me in junior high. Me and 3 of my buddies were in the same class. after Thanksgiving break, I was like, where did Mike go?
It's like somebody took him. Somebody took him.
Oh, he's in a different class now. What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. Threw the whole world off balance.
Phil G. of Guthrie says, if we take what we spend on sports and give it to teachers for 10 years, I wonder how different our schools would be. It
doesn't work for Guthrie.
Not in Guthrie.
No, that would not work in Guthrie.
No, there's not.
We're behind in Guthrie.
A lot of the money that
people don't realize how little sports gets.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the big part with sports, and I can speak for Guthrie, is booster clubs.
Yeah.
Money raised outside of school.
Private citizens just saying, here, we're going to
Just use baseball, for example.
I can go about this. So Booster Club, they'll help. But if I want anything that's going to cost a little bit of money, I just go to the private sectors. I just go to sponsors like that because it's hard to get stuff from the Booster Club.
Sure.
You know?
Well, there's only so much money.
Well, yes.
I'm trying to help you.
No, I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
I'm doing the best I can to try to help him right now.
But no, it's just my point is it's easier to go to the private sector because again, when you have a community who
Which
supports
is the Booster Club.
Yeah. On top of because not everybody gives, like the people that we've received stuff from didn't give to the Booster Club. It's just they love the program. Right. They love Guthrie sports, and hey, you mind can we have kids have breakfast? We're going to a long trip. Do you mind sponsoring a breakfast? Oh, absolutely, no doubt.
But if Guthrie football has 2 nice cameras, the big camera in the end zone, that's not school funded. No. That comes through the Booster Club.
Yeah,
100%.
The sled that they work on.
The
practice,
run
out
comes from the Booster Club.
Booster Club.
All the food that's being cooked after every game, Booster Club.
The blow up where they run out of, that's Booster Club.
A lot of the equipment over the years. I know when we first moved here, I just went to introduce I didn't have a kid in high school. I just love high school football, and I wanted to meet this new coach, Rafe Watkins, years ago. And I showed up and rang his doorbell, and I said, well, Coach, what do you need? And he goes, is there anything I can do to help? He goes, I said, yeah. He said, man, we don't have a tackling sled.
Yeah.
I said, what? And he goes, I said, how much one of those costs? He told me. I said, I'll be right back. Walked out to the car, got my checkbook, came back, wrote him a check to go buy it. My kid at that time was in the 3rd grade. So I didn't have any connection to the high school football team at that time. But I just think there's a lot of stuff that people don't understand.
Yeah,
that's funded by private citizens.
Public schools do not get a whole lot as far as sports.
Well, when you buy your game ticket for football, basketball, wrestling, all that stuff in the regular season.
Yep.
That goes to the athletic budget
department. Yep.
But then athletic department. But there's sports like tennis, cross country that don't have admission. So those football ticket sales, I wouldn't say baseball because that baseball kind of feeds baseball. Basketball a little bit. But football has to pay for those uniforms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And even the band has a booster club.
Yep.
Right. Everybody has to have a Booster Club.
You have to have them, yeah.
You remember the game when Booster
Just
Club,
like colleges.
Remember years ago when the Booster Club went out and bought the black pants?
Oh, yeah.
That was like the most monumental. These kids, you'd have thought these kids would just hand them each $1 million. Yeah. They were so excited. But a lot of good private citizens do a lot of things, most of them very silently. And it's big time.
Yeah, I'm glad J.F. Guthrie brought that up. That's,
good
appreciate
question.
that.
Good question.
Phil, I think you're going to like this one. Eli Kirk, a.k.a. 2-time state champion, a.k.a. co-leader of Loco Bros.
Also future UCO Bronco wrestler.
Future UCO Bronco.
All-around stud.
Sister's a stud.
All of them are.
I've seen him a lot. I've seen a lot of videos in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Well, she just made the national team.
Well, Eli was up there.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
He did something.
Sitting on the podium.
Just to add to it, Eli, did Phil lose some weight?
Oh, he's also brilliant. And as of 5 seconds ago, he's in the will. Actually, I appreciate you saying I have lost some weight.
2 pounds, 3?
A little bit more than that.
Couldn't notice.
Yeah, I know. A little bit more than that.
Shave the eyebrows, trim up a little bit.
I went from a 38 britches to 36.
Would you walk to St. Louis?
Nope. Everybody needs to go see Strive Wellness Lounge.
Strive Wellness Lounge.
I got to get there and get my shot up. I'm about a day or two behind.
Strive Wellness Lounge?
Strive Wellness Lounge, our friends at Strive. Oops. Oh, boy. What's Chris looking for? You didn't have to take that down. You could have left that up for a while.
Okay. Oh. All right. So, all right, Phil, you're on a roll here. Coming up, Logan County Trivia. See if you can beat Ronnie and Phil at home.
We're going to stay in education.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I've tried really hard since he was elected. I've tried really hard.
No, you tried before he was elected.
I did, and after.
And after,
right?
yes.
I'm officially tonight saying our state school superintendent is a flaming idiot. Is that gentle enough?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. He's an idiot.
How do you stand up and call a body that's made up of teachers?
It's not like he was in this studio talking to 5 people. He was at the Capitol in a committee meeting with state representatives, with school personnel.
Complete idiot.
Media. There's 12 cameras right at him. And he continues to dog Joy Hoffmeister in the administration by saying she ran the department into a
Financial.
I can't remember his words.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're done, I'm sure.
Yeah. I apologize.
But he called the teachers association,
The union, yeah.
terrorist.
A terrorist organization.
A terrorist organization. So that, I guess that means my wife. Do I need to sleep with one eye open?
Well,
how about Karen?
Almost all teachers are in.
I mean, my God. I mean, and I use the term today. He is intellectually and emotionally so immature.
Dumpster fire. He kept Joy Hoffmeister a dumpster fire. Left at a dumpster fire.
He is so immature and so unaware. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard an elected official say in my life.
Dude, you won the election. You got three years and 9 months until another one.
But
you won.
But it's also obvious by another text, another little pearl that he gave us last evening. And this is a quote.
He can't help himself.
Thank you to he put at OKFFA, Oklahoma FFA, for inviting me to speak at the state convention last night. While at Joe Biden might not appreciate the critical role agriculture plays in our nation, I believe it'll be young men and women like the ones at FFA who will shape our state and our nation for better. Now, let me just make a suggestion, okay? If Superintendent Ryan Walters is listening. How about if you just say, thank you, Oklahoma FFA, for inviting me to speak at the state convention last night.
Kids were phenomenal. We have great rising stars.
No, just do this. Just say, I believe it'll be the young men and women like the ones in FFA. But here we got a guy that has essentially had 3 jobs in his life, that all of a sudden is sending messages to the president of the United States. Forget about what you think of him.
Yeah.
Forget about if you like President Biden, you don't like President Biden.
People are doing the same thing to Trump.
He is nothing but this guy is nothing but a political climber.
He's got bigger political aspirations,
All he
it seems
wants
like.
to do,
I don't know what he could be.
It's the dumbest freaking statement I've ever heard to say that the Teachers Association Union is a terrorist organization. I can't even begin to tell you.
I'm laughing because it's so stupid. I can't believe he said it.
It's so stupid.
Well,
What are you doing?
I think he was saying that back during COVID, union people were trying to get kids back into school.
Okay.
Or not in school. I can't remember what it was.
I mean, you can disagree. You can
absolutely.
disagree all day long about policy and opinion. But a terrorist organization? I mean, are you serious?
Yeah,
he
that's
says
dumb.
the same thing over and over
He's
and over.
an idiot.
I mean, the way he talks, like there's 15 bad books in every library in every school district.
Well, I'll tell you this. You don't sit there and talk about freedom of press and freedom of this and freedom of that and then start censoring crap.
Yeah.
And parents got to be involved in what their kids are reading.
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't get to waive your responsibility as a parent because school's in session.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, good Lord. So I don't know, but I couldn't be more embarrassed by an elected official than I am him.
He's the fight. He's not. You're supposed to be bringing people together, working together, negotiating together, compromising together. And you're the state superintendent. So more times than not, you're going to get your way.
Right.
More times than not, you're going to get your way. But he can't do that.
These are the people that he's supposed to support.
They were, yes. They're supposed to have the same goals.
It'd be like a business owner standing up and saying, you know what? My sales department over there, you're like a bunch of terrorists over there. I mean, it's just the dumbest thing in the world.
And if there's 600,000 teachers in Oklahoma and there's 5 bad ones, and there are bad teachers,
yes,
you don't group them all together.
What I'm going to say is this. Out of all the teachers in the state of Oklahoma, 99.9999% of them we can trust and we should be thrilled with. You know, it's just asinine. It's absolutely asinine what he said. Oh boy.
Well, I think she was commenting.
I get nervous when I see my beautiful wife post something. Did I do anything wrong?
No.
Okay.
So that was our spill there. So let's kind of go back to some of the comments here as we look. Terry Bennett Jr., the head baseball coach of the Guthrie Blue Jays. Hopefully on Second Banana Media on YouTube or our website, secondbananamedia.com. Yep. You can watch Terry Bennett Jr.'s interview there. It's also on Facebook, Second Banana Media. And we spoke for about 23 minutes yesterday. Did a great job as expected. If you want to hear about the baseball regional, the season preview, and the seniors and the freshmen and other contributors.
21-game winning season. Won 21 games this year.
21
Congratulations,
wins.
Ronnie.
Thank you.
You're a big part of that
Going
too.
into the regional. So, but he says our booster clubs are the lifeblood of our programs. And that's
no, there definitely are. I'm not denying that at all. But again, like you said, there's still limitations, you know.
No, we understand.
Tanya Nichols, Drive Wellness Lounge, has helped me lose almost 20 pounds. I gave her a great I gave you a great compliment the other day, not to you, but I gave it to Phil.
She looks really good right now. Really good.
I don't know what this is about, but
I need to go home.
GF Guthrie says 100% agree with Phil. I don't know.
That applies to everything. Thanks, GF Guthrie.
Okay, and then Tanya has a couple more comments, schools before we get to. We got one more thing on our list, and then we got.
I like this. We talked about this weekend.
Okay. Tanya says the problem with education is that most of the money allocated to schools is earmarked for specific things like the salaries.
She means the property, grounds.
In the grounds,
the physical premises.
That's what I think by the
what she means by that, if you get a chunk of money in, there's always stipulations with the money. Not by the superintendent, but when it comes into the district, they'll say that money can be spent on X, and X only.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter if you need that money over here.
Yeah.
They put these restrictions on what you can spend the money. And
it's like the state legislature, like 75% of their budget is already made up.
Yeah.
I think it's more than 75%, but yeah. And then one other note here, Tanya says, in charter schools, they are funded differently, so they have more leeway on how funds their schools
that is true.
are spent.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. She didn't say anything about loving me or missing me?
No.
Okay. Dang it. I feel like I've carried this whole show.
Oh, do you? That's what I go through.
Last thing, something very near and dear to my heart. Last thing I got to bring up.
I can't read your writing. What is
Well,
it?
we had a weed explosion.
Oh, yeah.
Had a weed explosion.
Well, it was
a pharmacy blew up.
It was a processing facility, Phil.
A pharmacy blew up.
People.
So I think I was in St. Louis when that happened.
There's people who know the grow industry inside and out. It's amazing. Like, I know a little bit, but when you go do, because I said a grow facility, which it was a facility of grow, but
how long have you had your card now?
Look, he's getting turned red.
I wouldn't even know how to fill one out.
Chris does not have a card. Let me be very clear.
But I guess it was a processing facility. And there's some stuff illegal in there, and they weren't even registered. I mean, this is like $1 million.
And a couple people were hurt badly in that explosion.
Yeah. I haven't received any updates, which is probably a good thing. But they were severely burned. But in southern Logan County, another thing that came up, there was no building permits. Now in Logan County, I know there's no
permit requirements,
but I think with a grow facility, you have to have a building permit.
I'm sure the state has some rules.
State, they have a few states.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I get all the emails from the state on laws and all good stuff. I tell you, 3 out of 10 is something to do with grow facilities or the marijuana business.
Now, you know this. For medical, I voted yes.
I voted no.
Yep.
I voted no.
And I have now realized that my yes was a wrong vote. And the only reason I say that.
On the medical part.
Well, I say that because I shouldn't say that. The whole reason why I voted yes was I believe we knew a friend of ours that moved to Colorado that had a child that had seizures horribly bad.
Yep.
And once they moved to Colorado, little girl never had another seizure. She never had another seizure.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, if it helps a kid, that's good, right? Yeah. Thought there'd be more regulation. I thought there'd be more.
You would think
guidance.
There would be
I thought it'd be like it's still illegal federally, you know.
Yeah, right.
So it's for now, yeah.
You would think.
But like I said, I was a hard no on recreational.
Yeah, I was too.
The hard no on recreational.
You'd think Oklahoma would have once it passed, they would have all this other states go through all their bad situations
Yeah.
and bad
Yeah.
bad laws and that stuff, that they would learn and put it all together, do this and don't do that. But it's like they're inventing a wheel and having to start over.
These things are everywhere. You didn't realize they're
everywhere.
at. We drove by one today as we're working this morning, and I was like, look at that facility. Holy cow. And then there's like a mansion right in front. I'm like, dude, we're in the wrong business.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. A lot of money in that, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's crazy. There's been a lot of things that's popped up with the marijuana business, whether it's all the arrest and the raid with all the Chinese nationals just outside of town. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I know there's people running that business correctly.
Yep.
That are following the law.
Yep.
And we shouldn't lump them all in the same category because there's more doing it right than wrong. Unfortunately, they only report on the ones that are doing it wrong.
And the one that we brought up here that happened in Logan County was almost completely wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they seized, I think, 400 plants. And
We
all
were
that
talking
stuff.
to the
Storage.
we were talking to like the head guy of the budget at the state of Oklahoma.
head of the budget?
I forget his name. He's oversees the budget.
The
for
chairman of the A&B appropriations.
And they were asking him, when we were down there visiting, because people were worried about
Representative Wallace?
the recreational marijuana. They said, is that dead? Is that gonna be on, or it will be back on the ballot soon or whatever? He said it's probably dead for at least 10 years.
Yeah, because just smashed.
Yeah, he said it's because it wasn't on general. He said it because it wasn't on general election, so people don't go out and vote.
Yeah, it was on March 7th.
Yeah, it was March 7th. It wasn't a general election. He said if it was on general, it probably would have had a better chance.
They're trying to get
That's what he said.
like some
He's
of
on drugs.
like
he
Save
might.
a card?
He might.
they're trying to get some of the school stuff that goes to election on the general election, so more people can vote.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
It is interesting. I don't know where it's at or if it's going any further, but yeah. Okay.
What we got?
Well, it's
I'm
7:10.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely exhausted.
It's 7:10, so is it time to work on some Logan County
Bring
trivia?
Bring it. You're going down, Ronnie.
Is this multiple choice?
Oh,
No.
that's a good question.
Crap.
He's taking my notes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I appreciate the person who gave me this information.
You going to say who it was?
Nope. And I'm going to be adding some more to it
never tells
as well.
He doesn't tell us
Anything.
Okay. So here's the some of these are really easy.
Okay.
Phil's already trying to cheat. Some of these are really hard.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a hard one to begin with.
Well, can we stretch a little bit? Let us stretch a little bit.
I got an easy one here coming up here for you.
Okay.
Okay, but we'll start off with the hard one,
Okay.
and you can play at home as well.
Okay.
We'll try to give the viewers a few seconds
You
here.
got the score over there?
Yes. If you're on YouTube, it's going to be like a 3-second delay, so you can get these answers before these guys
Are
can.
we going to like hit the table or what are we doing?
No, you got to say gobble gobble,
Oh, no.
and you got to say booyah.
Why can't I say booyah?
Look, we're grown men. We don't do that, all right?
No, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
So Phil's, what do
I'm
you say?
gobble gobble.
And
Okay.
Chubba, what are you?
Booyah.
Go Blue Jays.
Okay, that'll work too.
Okay, that works too. Go Blue Jays.
Can I change mine? I got one for you.
What do you want?
No, you'll know when it comes out.
G.F. Guthrie says, we are excited to learn stuff about the county. We are all. Okay, so
Looking.
here we go. First one's going to be tough. Name the act.
The what?
The act.
Like political act?
Name the act
The Lion King.
that established Oklahoma Territory. Phil, you kind of get an excuse here.
Name the what?
Name the act that established
I
the
didn't have
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
Territory.
history.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I don't know yet. I'm thinking. The act that established Oklahoma
Territory.
territory?
Buddy Canning was your Oklahoma history teacher, right?
No, it sure wasn't. Brett Stone was.
Well, he's disappointed right now.
Well,
No.
he was a football coach at the time. so take that as you want.
Okay, so no answers. I don't see.
Somebody get it right?
Winner. I will give him full credit.
Let's go Blue Jays, the Organic Act.
Grant Oliver got that. And Tanya got that. Grant got in there first.
So I got it.
It's the
No.
Organic Act of 1890.
Wait a second. Shut her down. No.
What?
You're freaking cheating.
You just unplugged me.
Good.
He
You're
will throw
cheating.
that in the river. You bet.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Turn your phone over. Turn it over.
You're not my dad, all right?
I'm going to be your dad if you don't turn that over.
Beat Chill. Beat Phil. Yeah.
Get on the
Cheat
list.
Phil. Yeah.
So I got the first one. I'm winning 1-0.
No, you did not get the first one.
Brittany Timmons.
You cheated.
Brittany Timmons, by the way, is watching, so you guys are in trouble.
She did not get that right.
First lady.
Yeah, first lady Cedar Valley.
I'm going to say her husband got
Chamber
that right.
CEO. You see, she's in. I think she's in Branson at a convention. So I think she's working on a. They had trick.
She missed Chambers.
What time is it?
drinking?
What time is it?
She
No,
drinking?
she's fine. So it's. She's in Branson. They had a competition up there. She won the trivia up there. She's won. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? So, all right. Sarah, we love the honesty.
What's that?
Never heard of that. Ronnie's trying to play it off, and Sarah's being truthful. I
He
like it.
cheated.
I
He saw
talked-
Grant Oliver's answer on
I
his
talked to her
laptop.
about this like weeks ago because we're
You
talking
saw
about.
Grant. You saw Coach Oliver's answer on your laptop.
That's not true.
That's 100%.
That's not true. We talked about this in the Territorial Museum during Guthrie leadership.
Your brother's a damn dirty cheater.
Okay, here's our next question.
1-0.
I don't think Grant's going to be able to know this one.
I gotta
Ooh,
get
that's
at least
challenging,
one right.
I don't think Brittany will be able to get this
Come
one
on.
either. Okay. Who was Logan County named after or named for?
Walters is an idiot.
You didn't say.
Hold on.
No,
He-
I changed my deal.
changes-
Walters is an idiot.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
Yeah,
That's his.
yeah. Walters is an idiot.
Okay.
Do I have to have the name or just?
Well, you can't buzz in and then ask questions.
It's like going to lunch with Phil when he orders off the menu.
I don't know.
What's the question again?
Who was Logan County named after or named for?
Go Blue Jays.
Yes, Ronnie.
Logan Smith.
Close.
Oh wait,
You got halfway right.
Walters is an idiot.
Yes, Phil.
Logan Jones.
Brittany doesn't know this one. Tanya Nichols says, yeah, Tanya got it.
Quit showing off, Tanya.
Yes, Tanya says John, which it was John Logan of Illinois. He was a U.S. senator.
Name.
How the hell does she know that?
Google.
She's a teacher.
I can promise you, my wife does not cheat.
And if you're on the phone, it's hard to cheat because you have to
Yeah,
lower
no,
the
she
window.
doesn't cheat. My wife will not cheat on that.
Who says she was cheating?
You did.
I never said that.
You did.
not.
Miss Tanya will remember that.
I did not say that. You said that.
Probably taking the mosquito authority sign down in our yard right now.
We got some great answers here.
Enjoy
Carrie,
your ticks then.
Carrie says,
Oh, okay.
Carrie says, Mr. Logan.
Mr. Logan.
That's a great one.
Cousin Nate says, Mr. Logan.
That's very good.
Mr. and Mrs. Logan's son.
That's very good.
So, okay. Okay, so I think these are going to get a little bit easier now.
They better.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What is the date of statehood?
No, not easier. Ryan Walters an idiot.
Yes, Phil.
April 22nd, 17?
Go Blue Jays.
That's the land run, Phil.
Was it 17 though? No, 1909. No. Never mind. I don't know.
Statehood?
Statehood.
Oh, okay. So not 89.
You
So,
didn't get the exact date?
this
I
would
have the exact date.
this would be
Oh, good Lord. Ronnie.
hold on. Oh, 1917.
I said 1917.
Okay, you're both wrong.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Grant got part of it right, November 16th.
Okay.
And then Sarah got the next part. These were the first two to come in. 1907. November 16, 1907. Brittany
1907,
had 1907 the year. Lance had November 16th. He's in 8th grade, so I think he would know.
He's cheating.
He's cheating. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no,
yeah,
Lance is
yeah.
a cheater.
Yeah, 8th grader. He's cheating. Yeah, he's cheating for sure.
Lance says November 16th, 1907.
He's proficient at it, though. He cheats all the time.
Well, you
Now
know what
look-
else happened in 1907?
What's that?
Cubs won the World Series.
It's true. Paul
Easy to keep track of
Ambris.
those.
Paul Ambris. 1907.
I guarantee you
Johnny
he knows.
come latelys.
Yeah,
His wife's a
I
principal.
guarantee you Paul knows
So?
this. No,
His
no.
wife's a teacher.
Paul 100% will know this. I know Paul. He would know this one. Well, I thought this was Logan County.
You got any sports trivia?
This has nothing to do with Logan County, by the way.
We're getting there.
Hurry up.
What president declared statehood by teletype sent to the state capitol museum
1907.
publishing? Not museum yet, not at the time, but
Ryan Walters is an idiot.
yes, Phil.
Is it Harding?
Oh, man, I forgot about my buzzers. Would you like the question repeated?
Yes. Go ahead.
What president declared statehood by teletype sent to the state capitol publishing?
Who is Grover Cleveland?
Grover Cleveland?
I don't mind not getting anything right as long as Ronnie doesn't.
Connor says Roosevelt.
Buzz.
What? President Theodore Roosevelt is the answer. Good job, Connor Ace.
Got that one.
Brittany Timmons said Roosevelt's my guess. She would be right there.
Didn't I say Roosevelt?
No.
No. Chubbo, Tanya says, Ronnie, Logan County is in the state of Oklahoma, so that is part of Logan.
Don't argue.
Logan County Trivia.
Don't argue with her.
Logan County's part of Oklahoma?
Doesn't count.
Well, when did they become a state?
Well, 1907.
And what president was it?
Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Jesus. And John Logan.
John Logan. Okay. Moving on to the next one.
I'm going to get one.
Me too.
No one.
Oh, boy. It's like, we're not getting this one. I can tell by the way he's looking at it.
I have one ready to go after this one as well. Closest wins.
Oh, okay.
Closest wins.
I like those.
Going over or got to stay under?
You got to stay under. If you go over,
Thank you.
What is the square mileage of Logan County? Square mileage.
Oh, good Lord.
Square mileage.
That means everything inside, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. It's just
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
No, I'm going to let you go first.
No.
No, you're going first.
I'm not going first.
someone's going to give a number and someone's going to go +1.
One under, one over.
Exactly right.
Go ahead.
No, I don't have one answer. I don't have a number.
Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
Go ahead, Phil.
Yes, Phil.
I'm going to say 812 square miles.
Oh, no, it's closest.
It's closest.
It's closest. So he might not be
812
wrong.
is not right, but yes, we'll see who's closest.
Go Blue Jays.
Yes, Ronnie.
811.
You both lose. You both went over.
Dadgummit!
However, Guthrie Oklahoma Channel 1 puts in 777. Grant Oliver goes 722. Lance goes 730. Brittany says 116 is what Corey says. Sarah goes 731. Paul Umberis goes 1845.
Okay, Paul, you're way off.
Okay, Paul, you're off on that one.
The answer we're looking for, let's see who gets this right. Guthrie Oklahoma Channel 1, you went over. Grant's in the running, but Lance beats Grant. Sarah went +1 over Lance. So the winner
Sarah.
is Sarah.
Well, how much was it?
The answer we're looking for, 749
We were close.
square miles.
We were close.
Both went over.
You were close, Phil. I had no
If
idea.
you hadn't added that bull crap freaking, you'd have got a win.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's too late.
No.
It's too late.
1845.
Is there not one
This
on
isn't
there?
San Diego, County.
I don't see any layups. No.
Keep them going. Let's go. I
How
like
many
this
more do
game.
we got?
Number of road miles. We're going to go for
Checking my message.
probably 8 more minutes here. This will be how we end the show.
8 more minutes of humiliation.
Number of road miles that Logan County commissioners are responsible for. Road miles.
Amateur. Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
Yes, Phil. And again, closest to the
Without going over.
without going over. Let me give you this.
What was the total?
There was 749 square miles.
I'm going to say 159.
159 miles.
I'm going to say...
Hold on. I'm going to give.
No! No! No!
Let me finish.
No, you're going to give him a clue.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
No, that's only
No,
fair.
it's only like.
What'd you say the first time?
Phil, I was going to help you
No,
out
it's
here.
only fair. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
My apologies.
In comparison to Logan County, Oklahoma County has 541. These do not include miles belonging to a city or town.
These are county roads?
Yes. So 541 for Oklahoma County.
Okay. I need
This
to
is
change
county
my-
roads.
I'd like to change my answer.
Okay.
Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
All right, Phil.
76.
You know what? I was going to say something like that.
Oklahoma City has 541.
Go Blue Jays?
That doesn't count city or
Go
the
Blue
town.
Jays?
Oh, goodness.
You've already given your answer.
Yeah.
Give my answer.
Go ahead.
What'd
Ryan.
you say? So I can just do one up and I can win, or should I really give it a shot?
No, you should
give it a shot.
215.
Grant Oliver's okay.
He's cheating.
Here we go a lot better. Okay, Brittany says 1,200. Now we're getting closer. Grant Oliver says 1,845.
What?
Oh, what happened?
Square mile. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking miles.
I went the wrong way.
I still won.
I went the wrong way.
Chalk it up. I won.
No, we didn't say.
He said closest without going over.
That was on the other
He literally
answer.
said it.
No,
just 2 seconds. Okay.
no.
Want to
The
rewind
answer is 1,232. So
I win. I get that one right.
We'll let Chris decide.
Grant went over 1,232. Oh, Brittany won that one.
But I won this between us two.
I think that's a damn dirty lie.
Okay.
Come on, keep coming. I'm ready.
All right. We'll go one by one here. See who can do it, okay? Phil, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think it sets up nicely for you. Okay. Name elected office of Logan County.
County commissioner?
Okay. All right. There's 3 of them, just like every county. Okay.
Oh, we got to do. Oh,
Yeah, Ronnie?
City council.
Oops.
oh,
What's that?
City council.
that'd be wrong. Go ahead with that.
Elected official.
Of Logan County.
Oh, of Logan County. Okay.
No.
I can change my answer.
No.
Good.
No.
Phil?
No.
Next one?
No. That'd be the sheriff.
Phil, 2. Ronnie?
0.
A judge.
Judge. That's appointed by the state.
Oh, damn it.
Elected officials. We got the
Actually, it's by the vote of the people, but not.
That's what I figured.
But Logan County and
I
Payne
voted for
County-
several judges
I have the
last
final
election.
answer.
But yeah.
I have the final answer. I just want to point out it'll be a clean sweep. I do not need to phone a friend.
Well, Judge was right.
Okay.
Judge wasn't right.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I voted for several judges last election.
Not county judges. You
Not
didn't.
county judge, district judge.
Oh, okay. Still win.
No.
No?
You
No.
didn't.
Okay.
That'd be the county appraiser. Treasurer.
The county clerk.
I meant the treasurer. The
Treasurer?
treasurer. Yeah, that's what I meant. Treasurer.
Oh, so he gets 3 guesses,
No,
and I didn't
he
get to
wasn't.
change my first answer.
Okay, you go ahead and change it. I still beat you.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay.
Treasurer. Okay. We still got a few more.
You said there was 3 of them.
3 county commissioners.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay, who's up? Ronnie?
Yeah.
All right. So we got county commissioners, 1, 2, and 3. We have the sheriff. We have the treasurer.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
No, I know. I'm out to win, Ronnie. I'm pulling away right now.
Right now, you're shutting him out.
Oh, yeah.
The game warden.
Okay, go ahead and hit that button. Chris,
Yes, Phil.
that'd be county clerk.
I said county clerk just 2 seconds
No,
ago.
you didn't.
Are you guys high right now?
He did not.
I literally said county clerk.
No, you
I did
didn't.
not
When
hear
you guys were going back and forth, I said
you
county
didn't.
clerk. When you let him change his answer 3 times to
No.
treasurer,
The
I
point
said
that
county.
Mickey
I said
made, no.
county clerk.
No, county clerk.
Sarah, go ahead and let him know I did say that. We can rewind it right here. It's on tape.
It's been ruled on.
It's on tape. I
been
said
ruled on.
county clerk.
Lance Evans says he did say the
Thank
clerk.
you.
It wasn't his official answer.
Thank you. I said it.
GF Guthrie. Ronnie said clerk.
They're damn dirty liars.
Thank you.
Phil, I trust our listeners.
I do too.
We'll go county clerk here.
But game warden's not.
There's no shutout.
No shutout.
No shutout.
That's good.
Do you want to point out I knew that too, though?
Appreciate the
Shouldn't we
judges.
each get like a half?
Because you heard me say it. Of course.
No,
you
I
did.
didn't hear you. You think I heard you say something?
What'd you say?
Exactly. Jeez.
Brittany said, Ronnie said clerk.
Okay, we get it.
Thank you.
Good Lord.
Another one?
Okay. Phil,
Yeah.
is it Phil's turn?
No,
Yep,
it's
Phil's turn.
Ronnie's turn.
I got the clerk.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you got out of turn.
Thank you.
No, it's your turn, Phil, because you took his answer.
That's right.
I didn't even hear his answer.
Well, me
took my
neither,
answer.
but
You took
people
my
did.
answer.
We trust the people.
Elected official.
Ryan
Got
Walters
county clerk, treasurer. Oh, how about the? I think this might be different. I think this might be one.
Okay.
Is the? No, that's not elected. County commissioner.
Grant Oliver confirms that Ronnie did say, but
Thank you, Grant.
Phil's still kicking his.
Thank you,
man.
thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Good luck this weekend, Coach.
Elected official in the county.
And can I just give
We
the
don't have a-
answer?
we don't have
Yeah, go ahead.
County assessor.
That's right. I knew that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
Nope.
Oh, there's one
You
more.
guys are missing one.
Good Lord.
Oh,
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
just completely guess on the assessor part.
We both just want to admit we don't know. So
And
No, I think
right now, the clerk, this is a clue, the clerk should only be a half a point.
No, we're not changing that.
Is the court clerk elected? Oh, yes.
Oh boy. Yes. That was what I was about to say.
So what's the other clerk? Got the court clerk, and you said clerk, but what clerk?
Oh, I thought there was just one.
Well, there's a court clerk, and there's a
Administrative clerk, county clerk, administrative clerk. So I get, put him down. Put him down.
county clerk.
Put him down.
That's what I said, county clerk. Well, you guys, I said county clerk.
You said clerk.
I said county
Wait,
clerk.
stand by. Can we get the final tally on that, please?
I said county clerk.
Just sit back
What's
and
going
take-
on here?
All of
back
our
and
people
take.
said clerk.
I said county clerk.
Okay, go ahead. Let's add them up.
Go back and watch the film.
No. Let's add it up.
Phil.
Yeah.
This is unofficial,
4.
of course.
But
This is unofficial.
you know what? I'll give him a half a point for saying clerk,
I said county clerk.
and I'll give Phil a half a point for saying county clerk.
I said county clerk.
Phil, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Ronnie, 1.5. 1.5.
1.5. Take it like a man, Ronnie. Take it like a man.
I said county clerk.
Okay, next question.
Let's go.
It's not over?
No,
real
let's
quick,
keep going.
We'll go
Keep going.
quick here.
This is fun, Phil.
Population of Logan County in 1920.
In 1920, I know what it is right now.
Oh well, maybe that's
We doing the closest but not over?
yes.
In 1920, we became a state. I'm going to say Ryan
Guthrie
Walsh
Blue
is an
Jays?
idiot.
Ryan Walter's an idiot.
That was
Phil's
long.
right.
He has to say he's an idiot who chose that long.
He started.
I said go Blue
He
Jays.
said Ryan, and then you said go. Phil, go ahead.
That's not true.
Thanks, Chris.
It's not my fault. He made a long handle.
But
Mine
he
was
started
quick.
saying it before you finished.
Doesn't matter.
Thanks, Chris.
Go ahead, Phil.
What was the question?
Going over.
Population of Logan County in 1920 without going over.
Okay. I'm going to say 18,000 people.
Phil says 18,000 people. It's going to be hard to get this one on the clue, but you're still in the game, Phil. I got to do this to you. Okay. Got to do that to you. Phil, you said 18,000
Yes,
what?
sir. 18,000.
18,000.
Even number.
Okay. Ronnie?
21,795.
How many?
21,795.
Okay.
21,795. I got to do this because it's not correct, but Ronnie wins this round.
I'd like a
Between
recount.
you two, but let's see what the viewers have.
What's the damn answer?
Well,
he's gonna wait for the
Grant
viewers.
Oliver says 27,469.
Over.
Tanya says 20,000.
Under.
Lance Evans says 23,000. Brittany says 25,000.
Over.
Sarah Phillips says 23,426.
Dead on.
Very
Kenny,
exact.
Kenny with his
specific
first
number.
answer tonight. Thank you. Kenny says 14,000. The answer we were looking for, I think that's the last of the answers, 27,550.
Wow.
Grant Oliver. Holy cow.
He's cheating.
How does he know this?
He's cheating.
31. He was within 81.
He's looking it up.
The 1920 population of Logan County, Grant Oliver's looking up.
Yes.
Grant is pretty
Is
smart.
Stevens County?
Grant is pretty smart. Yeah.
He's a
does.
Carl Albert kid.
Can you look it up? Let's see.
Right. That's my proof. He's cheating. He's a Carl Albert kid.
That's true. I agree
Change
with
the
Phil.
jersey
I
in the
agree
middle of a game.
I agree
That's
with this.
cheap.
I agree with
That's
Phil on this
cheap.
one. I agree with Phil on this
Cheap.
one. Logan County,
Population 1920.
Oklahoma.
If Google has it, then we should be worried.
Oh, he'll have it. Everything's on Google.
Okay. Here's our next question.
Okay.
2755. It's on there.
It's on there.
So it's on there.
Oliver's cheating. He's a Titan. He's cheating.
Okay. Population of Logan County in 2020.
Ryan Walters is an idiot.
Correct, Phil. That's your buzzer.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
2020.
Logan County, third fastest growing county in the state of Oklahoma.
I'm going to say 41,072.
43,172.
43,172. I got Phil. I
I know.
Chubbo, I got.
Yep.
Okay. Of you two, though,
No.
Ronnie wins.
Again.
How many was it?
Again.
Well, let's see what our
I don't like this.
folks at home say.
This game.
Grant says it's just a demon way of. I'm a demon this week. Just saying. Okay. Tanya with the walk-offs. Hey Alexa. Tanya also says, "Hey Siri." That's a good one. Okay. Channel Oklahoma 1 says 45,000.
Nope.
Right now, he's beating both of you.
Oh, so it's 48,000.
He beats Grant Oliver. Sarah Phillips says 50,000.
She's over.
Yeah, she's over because it's not 50,000 now.
Sarah is over.
Yep.
Brittany Timmons, 45,000.
She's under.
Carrie says 67.5.
Yeah.
She's over. Brittany, 4,600. Brittany, you're still over. Lance Evans, 4,200.
100?
42.
42,000.
42,000.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Okay, so no. The correct answer is, what's going on? The correct answer, I said, hey Siri.
I know.
Yeah. The correct answer is 49,555.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
49.55.
When I was watching one of your
He said
lives,
43.
you said like 48,000, like right now in Logan County.
Well, he was off a little bit.
I was off a little bit, yeah.
Why you got to yell at him?
Because that's what I was going off of.
You were trying to cheat.
No, I had watched him do it
Trust the
live
news
the other
source.
day, and I
Trust the
trusted
news
the news source, and he was completely wrong.
He's like all the rest of those news people.
So the winner of this one is Brittany Timmons.
Oh, very good.
She said 46,000. Okay, next question. We're running out of questions.
Let's do what it is now.
Just
Population of Guthrie in 1920.
Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
Yes, Phil.
9,600 people. Oh, 1920? Yeah, 9,600 people.
9,600, okay.
1920?
Yep, 1920.
It's going to be a little more than that, I think, actually.
1920.
Can I have a redo?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
8,500.
Oh,
8,500.
I win.
Just, you know
No, we both lose, but I win. I beat you on this.
And what was your statement, Phil?
9,600.
But what was your statement about
Oh, I win.
Phil won?
of these two? Yeah.
No.
Because after I said that, I thought, that's wrong. 'Cause I remember, like, in the first week, there was like 10,000 people in Guthrie or something like
People did not vote quick enough, so their chance for cheating is
that. Over?
over.
Okay.
11,757.
It's very good.
11,757. Phil, Ronnie, what's the population of Logan County in 2020
You already
We just did that one.
for Guthrie?
Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
Yes, Phil.
In 2020,
2020, Guthrie's population.
10,972.
Okay, I see your theme there.
That's a good thing.
12,123.
I win.
12,000 what?
123.
I win. Put another hash mark by me.
Phil,
Yeah. Go ahead.
you went over.
No, I didn't.
You went over.
By, what, 100?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Kenny was close, 8,600. That's not correct. Actually, Channel Oklahoma 1 says 11,000. I think he just barely went over.
Well, I said 9,600.
Oh, yeah, just barely over. Oh, wait. No, you said 10,972 for Guthrie.
I said that with a lot of conviction.
You did. It made me look, yeah.
That's good.
I don't think anyone's going to get any closer than Brittany. Brittany's going to win again. She says 10,800 people. I was looking at Phil's number.
Is she over?
Brittany was over. Okay. Brittany was over by 51 people.
So I was over by 200.
10,749.
Gummit, I was right. Why didn't I say 10.5?
No. Here's the last question.
Last question.
Thank God. In 1920, the population of Meridian.
Ryan Walsh is an idiot.
Yes, Phil?
That's Logan County?
Meridian. It was the town of Meridian.
Hold on 1 second. Remember we went to Vacation Bible School in the Castle building?
Yep.
That's Meridian.
That's we had the chili cook-off, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to resuming.
It was
place was
the
scary.
town of Meridian.
The town of Meridian in 1920.
195.
195.
32.
Oh, I got to get this off the list here. 32. Okay. 32. All right. Phil, did you go? Phil wins. See if anybody
That's how you end the
get
contest
past the
right
cheating situation here.
No, they're all cheating.
Nope. Grant says
He doesn't even know where the hell Meridian's
No, he
at.
doesn't. He's cheating like a freaking. So obvious.
Never heard of Meridian.
So obvious. So obvious. Either that or Grant, I'm buying you a ticket and we're going to Vegas.
Grant was just off 3. Grant was off just 3. Sarah was off just 1.
Oh,
They're
wow, look
cheating.
at that.
Sarah was just off 1.
Grant's never heard of Meridian, Oklahoma until
No.
5 seconds ago.
Paul Umbris was over. Lance Evans was over. They're in the neighborhood, though. Oh, Lance changed it to 200. So Lance was 1 off, too. Kenny R. Kenny R is being fair. Kenny, you're a fair player. He said 150.
Grant.
Such a damn cheater. Freaking. He is a type.
He's so funny, dude.
Here's the last one.
He's ornery.
I thought that was the last one.
Well, I can finish it up.
I want to know what Grant says.
Here we go, Grant.
Text me the answer.
Here we go, Grant. Population of Meridian in 2020.
Ryan Walters is an idiot.
Yes, Phil?
26.
26 people?
Nope, stop. Ball game. 26 on the dot.
That's a walk-off.
You cheated.
How? I'm sitting right here.
You saw his
Phone's upside down.
You saw his
No,
computer.
I
You
didn't.
leaned back just a minute ago like this.
Chris.
Hold on.
He
I did
did.
not.
He did.
I can put an
Did he
end to
not?
this. I'll put an end to this. I swear on my children's souls, I didn't cheat.
Okay, I believe.
All right. It's the luckiest damn guess I've ever had.
26 on the dot.
Wrap it up. We're going to Perkins. I'm lucky tonight.
We can meet Grant halfway and meet him
boy.
at, down there in Newcastle.
Oh, wait. Grant says
Newkirk.
26. We have a run off.
Oh, that's good. That was fun.
We appreciate the Logan County Trivia and always fun with that. So
That was a great topic.
yeah, great. Grant Oliver.
Somebody's walking in right now.
You got a piece on you?
Yeah. Grant says Meridian's just south of Duncan.
Did he spell Meridian right? at least?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So
Not a capital M, though.
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah. So well, it was a fun show. It went by fast.
It did go by fast.
Went by really
See what
fast.
happens when you plan a little bit?
Yeah.
Crazy
We actually
concept.
did homework and study, and it turned out good. So
Lights right on me.
Good luck, Guthrie Blue Jays starting regional play tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. Good luck to the Duncan Demons tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the Duncan.
Yeah,
Demons,
me too.
That's for sure.
Me too.
But Carl Albert's in our district. That's our
Yeah, no.
That's our,
Yeah, but
that's our,
I-
that's our
don't
fun
care.
rival.
I want Carl Albert and Piedmont and Deer Creek to lose every time they play.
Yeah, I agree. Push the ding ding button.
No, I can't endorse that. We're all for Oklahoma high schools.
Well, not when we're playing against each
You see
other.
what he's doing right now?
Oh,
hat.
this is an NFHS hat.
It's white hat, Chris.
Okay,
right now.
gotcha.
Yeah, white hat, Chris.
Final baseball note here as everyone's saying goodbye. Collinsville won on a walk-off in the 9th inning.
Oh, wow.
When? Tonight?
Yes, today.
They
GF
started
Gut-
today?
Yeah. Some schools used to start on Tuesday. Some start on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because weather. So you prepare ahead so you're not playing Monday on the state tournament.
Well, because they're getting rain down there right now anyway.
All right.
It's going to be raining
Appreciate
today or tomorrow.
everybody.
Either way.
Jeff Guthrie, appreciate that. Appreciate
We'll do
Guthrie
more
on Channel
trivia.
1. Yeah, we'll do more trivia.
That was fun.
That was fun. So, all right. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week. And we will talk to you next time. For Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. So long.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.